Hi guys, so today I'm back with another NCT collection video. So I'm going to be showing my full signed CD collection. So I have every Korean signed NCT album. So the disclaimers, I don't have every CD, like every version, but I have every album. So like for example, Empathy has multiple, Regular, Irregular, etc. So I have like one of every release basically. And yeah, so I don't have the Japanese album signed, and this is not including Wavy, but as of recording this, I do have every Korean album. So I'm recording this ahead of the release of Neozone. And yeah, so I just wanted to show each album and the signatures. Okay, side note, as I'm editing, I definitely didn't post this before the release of Neozone. All of these signatures are authentic. They are legit, they're not manager signed, and they do change over time. Like you can see from debut to like a year later, years later. Honestly, with every era, most people's signatures change at least a little bit. If it's not like a shortcut, it may be just like an entirely new like signature design. But yeah, so let's start off with the Seventh Sense, or also has Without You. So this is NCT U's debut. So this one is like really rare. I would say it's probably the rarest. I mean, I've actually seen less authentic Regulate signed CDs, but this is like the most in demand one that like people go crazy for. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this like light stick, glow stick thingy to point to signatures. But yeah, so we got 10, Tae, got Taeyong, Mark, Jaehyun, and Doyoung. And this isn't really like an official unboxing video, so I'm not showing all the details of the albums, but mostly the signatures. But if there's any if there's any albums you want me to do a full video on, feel free to let me know. So yeah, that's the first one, and I'm gonna do these in like chronological order of release as best as I can. Okay, next we have NCT number 127, or the album that Fire Truck is on. So for this one, there's like an album where like one member has signed the front, and I don't know if there's ones where like all members signed the front, but for this one they signed inside, like for the copy that I have. So here is the inside. So we have Tae, Jaehyun, Winwin, Yuta, Haechan, Taeyong, and Mark. And they did use a pretty thick Sharpie for this one. Yeah. And next, we have Nct Dream Chewing Gum. So this is possibly my favorite one that I own. I mean, the Seventh Sense is pretty cool to have, but if you know anything about me as an NCT stan, you know that NCT Dream is my favorite, and also I stand like since the beginning, so chewing gum is very near and dear to my heart. I love OT7, and they were just so adorable in this era, and it was a great time. So yeah, you can pretty much see whose signatures who because they signed where their heads or like faces were. I love this one because Dongjun drew like a cute little heart right there. And yeah, so for this one, it's a jewel case CD. They signed the actual like cover of the like CD case, like the plastic, and then the inside has the booklet, but they didn't sign the booklet. They signed like the plastic, I'm pretty sure. So their signatures were very neat and like detailed in this era, but you'll see as time goes on, it gets, it's totally understandable. Like most idols are like that. Like they have more things to sign, you have to sign them fast, so it gets sloppier, and then the signatures get like more simplified versions over time, basically. Okay, next we have NCT 127's Limitless album. So it's been a while. I'm pretty sure this is version B, but I could definitely be wrong. The signatures are all here. Yuta signed a little bit onto like the sticker. But yeah, if you can see this, we have Jaehyun, Mark, Doyoung, Johnny. Is that Taeyong? Yeah, it's like the Sharpie is like the same color as part of the album. Haechan, Tae, Winwin, and as I said, Yuta. And yeah, it is promo version. I think they're all promo versions actually, like every album that I have actually. There's this common misconception that only promo versions of an album are legit. But actually, that's not true at all. In fact, a lot of promos are fake. So that's not the only like determining factor. So if you're buying an album and you're like, oh, if it's not promo, it's not legit, do your research. I'll just tell you there's lots of ways that legit albums don't have to be promos, especially like events like Melon events or like broadcasting station events. There's tons of ways. So what you need to do if you're buying a signed CD, first of all, you need to know that. Second of all, know your signatures, know them by the era, or if you don't know them, get help from someone who does. Basically, signatures can be legit regardless of what type of album it is. It just depends on the actual signatures. Okay, next we have another beloved era, again NCT Dream. So this is the album The First, where My First and Last was released. And this is an album that does not have Jimin because he was on hiatus. And yeah, we got Mark, Jeno, Yeonjun, Haechan, Jisung, and Chunlo. So once again, I like to get one with a cute little heart. So Jisung drew a heart here. And I don't think after this era, I can't remember if they've done like little hearts like that. I think this might have been the last one, but obviously it could be wrong. But at least I didn't see as many as them. Because some of the early albums, there were hearts on like a lot of them. And yeah, let's see a little comparison. Do they still look kind of the same? I mean, it's pretty much the same, but you know, I would say it's starting to get a little bit more rushed with the second album, well, the second CD. Okay, and then we have this classic era, Cherry Bomb. NCT 127, we got OT9. Okay, so we got, I guess that some of it's a little faded, but got Jaehyun, Mark, Doyoung, Johnny, Taeyoung, Yuta, Tae, Winwin, Haechan. And yeah, I'm just kind of looking. Yeah, Yuta's is getting a little like, harder to like recognize or like decipher. It just looks a little, you know, different than some other times when he signs. And the markers have like different thicknesses. But yeah, I love this era. I was pretty active in this era. I mean, I was in other eras too, like most early ones. But the thing is, I'm active with this in terms of like going to concerts because they were doing like, was it KCON and then maybe KTMF? I don't know if that was still Cherry Bomb era, but they were doing like joint concerts in the US. So I did get to see them quite a bit during this era. And it's just a really good era. Like, love the music, love everything. Next, we have this adorable era. We have Nct Dreams Lee Jung. Once again, Jaemin is not yet active here. Yeah, so we got Yeonjun, Jisung, Chunlo, Mark, Jeno, and Haechan. So the thing about Jisung's signature is this little area right here can often be different. Like, he'll do sometimes little faces or sometimes he won't do any faces. And often when he does faces, he likes to change it up. But yeah, so this is what we have. And then we have this iconic album, Empathy. It's NCT 2018, so it has all 18 members. Actually, I think I would consider this one of my grills as well. Like, there are multiple out there. Like, there's some other ones where it's like all 18 members signed it, but there's not that many, and it's quite rare. And another thing I really like about this is Taeyoung wrote, I'm pretty sure it's Taeyoung, I forget. Yeah, it's Taeyoung. He wrote this message right here. And then, yeah, this is all 18 signatures. They somehow managed to like fit it, which I gotta respect. Gotta respect the game. So we got Johnny, Doyoung, Jongwoo, Chunla, Haechan, Winwin, Jimin. Oh yeah, he's back. Woohoo! And we got Jisung, Yeonjun, Yuta, Tae, Mark, Kun, Lucas, Jeno, Taeyoung, Jaehyun, and Ten. So we got the whole 18 members. Obviously, Wavy was not a thing back then. But I'm talking about NCT by name. Got the whole 18 members. And then we have another lovely era, but quite sad for me because I love all 7 members and I always wanted them to just stay together as a group. Never understood why they had to do the whole graduation system because honestly, Dream Dream is just, they're just legends. They're like child prodigies. Everyone loved them together. But yeah, anyways, so this is the last era with our dear Mark. And yeah, so we got Chunlo. I mean, I guess they just signed over their faces, but whatever. I already started pointing out signatures. I'm gonna just do it. Chunlo, Donjun, Jeno, Jimin, Jisung, and he did a little space on this one. Mark and Haechan. Guys, this was such a good album. Good music videos, good promo. Guys, what a great group. Okay. Okay, next we got Irregular, and then the signatures are on the back for this one. Okay, so this is the back, and yeah, you can see it is a promo one. So we got Taeyong, Doyoung, Mark, Johnny, Yuta, Haechan, Winwin, Jungwoo, Jaehyun, Tae. So yeah, this is a OT10. And I also was seeing them, yeah, I did see them in this era actually. I saw Regular performed for the first time ever, Mickey's birthday party, and then I saw them at Apple Music, etc. And yeah, it was pretty nice seeing like the 10 members together. It did suck though at Apple Music because everyone was getting hurt because it was slippery. But like for the era itself, it was a pretty good era. Alright guys, next we have a special one and a rare one. So it's Regulate. I didn't really have a choice in like the different covers since there wasn't really multiple available from what I saw. But I have the version with Tae's cover, and then once again the signatures are on the back. So yeah, it's also a promotional version, and so there were signed Regulate CDs for sale, like namely like on eBay, and most of them, if not all of them, were fake signatures. Like the managers signed them and they just looked really bad and like clearly the same person wrote them. So I feel pretty lucky that I found this one. And the thing is though, it doesn't have everybody's signature. So it doesn't have Winwin and it doesn't have Haechan, which is a little unfortunate, but the signatures that it does have are legit. So I know they signed above themselves, but I'm still gonna go down the line. So we got Johnny, Mark, Taeyong, Jaehyun, Yuta, Tae, Jungwoo, and Doyoung, looking a little sassy in his outfit and his little pose. So yeah, I'm not paying attention all the time to like what's out there, like 24/7. But in the times that I was paying attention, I really didn't see any other legit Regulate ones for sale. I saw a few that people won, but those weren't for sale. And again, the manager ones that I saw were the ones like on eBay or whatever. Yeah, so got Regulate. Okay, and now we have We Are Superhuman by NCT 127. So, okay, we have Johnny, Yuta, Mark, Tae, Haechan, Jaehyun, Jungwoo, Doyoung, and Taeyong. Okay, yeah, so I checked, and this was also a promo version. So actually, yeah, every single one that I have is a promo. But again, I've seen albums that aren't promos that are legit. It's just, it's more about the signatures and not the type of album, because you can have a promo version and the manager can just sign it. But yeah, this was another great era. Yeah, this was like when the tour was happening, and I saw them so much during that time. But it was really cool having them finally come here on their own show, like not like a feature at someone else's show or not like a joint concert, but they were just here on their own merit. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And lastly, we have NCT Dreams Rebloom. So, great music, great skills, great concept, but very sad. No more Mark. We got 6 members. So if you think about it, there was only like a couple eras where there was 7 Dream members because Jaemin was on hiatus and then Mark left. But yeah, really, really love this album and the songs on it. And yeah, okay, we got Jeno, Haechan, Yeonjun, Jisung, Jaemin, and Chunlo. And you can definitely see like some differences in their signatures. Let me put like a side-by-side comparison of Chewing Gum, even though Mark wasn't on the Rebloom album. So yeah, you can kind of see some differences, like Donjun's signature changed. Oh yeah, and then Haechan after a certain point just got a whole different signature. Jaemin's just looks little like more rushed, I would say. Same with, well, pretty much all of them. But yeah, so these are the differences. And that concludes the albums that I wanted to show you. So yeah, this, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but I'm filming this before the release of Neozone. So yeah, this was every Korean NCT album. Again, not every version, but every album. And I hope you guys enjoyed or found this informative. Feel free to subscribe, maybe like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!